What if you had a verbal shield? A tool to stop an attacker before they ever touch you? Most people freeze, but you can learn the three-word phrase, stop, back, now. This isn't magic, it's applied psychology. An attacker expects fear, not a challenge. This command shatters that expectation. It's a sudden jolt that interrupts their plan, forcing them to see you as a hard target, not an easy one. But how you say it is everything. It's not a question, it's a command delivered with a deep, firm, and unwavering tone. You project authority, establishing a non-negotiable boundary. Studies show forceful verbal resistance like this successfully prevents attacks in the vast majority of cases. You are drawing a line, seizing control, and potentially saving your own life. These three words aren't just sounds. They are your power reclaimed. Before we can get to a solution, we have to understand the problem. And the problem often starts with a plan. Many predators operate on a script, and that script relies on one key assumption, that you, their target, will be compliant and passive. They are counting on your fear, your hesitation, and your silence. They expect you to freeze. And the hard truth is, they're often right. The human brain is wired for survival. When faced with a sudden, overwhelming threat, one of its primary responses is to freeze. It's not cowardice. It's an involuntary neurological reaction that happens when you can't fight or run. It's designed to give you a split second to process what's happening. But in a modern confrontation, that freeze can be dangerous. It signals vulnerability. It tells the aggressor that their plan is working perfectly. Picture it. You're walking to your car in a dimly lit parking garage. You hear footsteps behind you, getting closer, faster. Your heart starts to pound. A figure steps into your path. Internally, you're screaming, but externally, you're paralyzed. Your mind is racing, but your voice is gone. This is the moment the attacker is counting on. Their power comes from your silence, your inaction. Many violent encounters are preceded by these tests. An attacker might get a little too close, violating your personal space, looking for signs of fear. Every moment you remain silent and passive can confirm their choice of target. The flawed reaction is to hope they go away, to avoid eye contact, to appear small. But in a predator's eyes, that's not de-escalation. That's an invitation. To break the cycle, you have to break their script. You have to do the one thing they don't expect, command the situation. So why does a simple three-word phrase work so well? Because stop, back, now isn't a request. It's a verbal shockwave that attacks the very foundation of the confrontation. It targets the predator's psychology. Let's break down why. First, it acts as a powerful pattern interrupt. An attacker is running a mental program. Their script expects you to be scared and quiet. A loud, sudden, authoritative command is a glitch in that program. It's an unexpected event that can shatter their focus and break their momentum. It forces their brain to stop and reevaluate the entire situation. That brief moment of confusion is your window of opportunity to create distance, to escape. Second, it leverages cognitive load under stress. During a high-stress event, both your brain and the attacker's brain are flooded with adrenaline. Complex thought goes out the window.
This is why pleading or trying to reason is often useless. The beauty of stop, back, now lies in its brutal simplicity. They are three single-syllable, powerful words. They are easy for you to remember and scream, and incredibly simple for the attacker to understand. There's no ambiguity. There's no negotiation. It's a clear instruction that cuts through the noise of adrenaline. The power of this phrase comes from understanding the psychology behind it. If you're finding this breakdown of the psychology of self-defense valuable, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We go deep into not just the how, but the why to give you real, practical skills that are rooted in science and experience. Third, and most importantly, It projects authority and reframes you as a hard target. Many opportunistic attackers are looking for prey, not a fight. They want an easy victim. When you deliver this command correctly, with a deep, commanding voice and strong body language, you fundamentally change their perception of you. You are no longer acting like prey. You're acting like someone who is not going down without a fight, communicating that an attack on you will come at a high cost. This command presence can defuse a situation before it becomes violent. And by shouting, you're doing something else crucial. You are creating witnesses. A private confrontation is now a public scene, drawing attention and increasing the attacker's risk. You're not just making noise, you are seizing control of the narrative and rewriting the predator's script with your own.
Knowing the words isn't enough. You have to be able to deliver them. Imagine saying, "Stop, back, now," with a high, questioning tone, your body language timid. That's not a command, it's a signal of fear. To turn these words into a shield, you have to forge them into a tool, and that tool has 3 distinct parts: the words, the voice, and the body. Let's start with the words, because each has a specific job. First, stop. This is the pattern interrupt. It's a universal command that smashes through an aggressor's momentum. It's a verbal brick wall. Next, back. This command creates your most valuable asset in a confrontation: space. It's not a polite suggestion like, "Go away." It is a direct, behavioral instruction that tells them exactly what you need them to do. Increase the distance between you. Finally, now. This injects immediate urgency. It removes all ambiguity and signals that non-compliance will have consequences. Together, they create a perfect sequence. Halt your action, create distance, do it immediately. Now for the voice. This is where your power comes from. A voice from your throat sounds pleading. A voice from your core conveys authority. Let's find it. Stand up straight, place a hand on your stomach, just above your navel.
Now, cough. Feel that muscle contract? That's your diaphragm. From that exact spot, I want you to bark out the word, "Hey," like you're shouting across a busy street. Feel that power? That's the voice you need. Practice with it. Each word must have a downward inflection, a sharp verbal chop. It's not stop. It is stop. You are not asking for a favor. You are issuing an order. Try it out loud. Stop. Back. Now. Feel the force, the conviction. Finally, your body. Your words and your body must tell the same story. If you say back while cowering, the message is broken. First, your stance. Feet shoulder-width apart, one foot slightly back. This gives you a stable base, ready to move or defend. Keep your shoulders square to the threat. Do not shrink. Second, your hands. Bring them up between you and the threat, palms open, facing forward. This is the fence. Visually, it's a non-threatening barrier that says, "This is my space." Functionally, your hands are now ready to block or parry.
And third, your eye contact. Look directly at the aggressor. Maintain a firm, steady gaze. You are communicating that you are aware, present, and not intimidated. You are seeing them. Now put it all together. Stand in front of a mirror. Get into your stance. Put your hands up in the fence. Look yourself in the eye and command, "Stop, back, now." Do it until the words, the voice, and the body become one seamless, powerful message. This is how you build the muscle memory that can overwrite the freeze instinct in a moment of crisis. It breaks an attacker's script and reframes you from an easy target into a hard one. But remember, this is a tool, not a magic spell. It may not work on someone who is heavily intoxicated or determined to use violence. That's why you must have a plan for what comes next. If the command is ignored, you have to be ready to escalate. By running, by calling for specific help, like "You in the red shirt, call 911." Or as a last resort, by using physical defense. You have the power to influence a dangerous situation with your voice and presence. Practice these techniques. Make them part of your toolkit so that if the moment ever comes, you are ready to command the space and protect yourself.
Don't just feel safer, be safer. Share this knowledge with someone you care about.
Put one habit into practice, starting now. Your awareness is a shield for you and for them.
Stay aware.